Hi, this video is just to demo the Savarez guitar strings, the 5210R and the 5213R. These are regular tension strings for classical guitar that offer pitches an octave lower than the normal ones. So it's the 5210R, is the A string. That's 55 Hertz, an octave lower than the normal guitar string. And the E string, it's 41 Hertz, an octave lower than a normal E string. So these are bass guitar range, but they're strings made for a classical guitar. They fit, they're tapered on this side and they're skinny on the side at the ends, so they just fit in the regular holes of a classical guitar bridge. And on this side they're also tapered, they just fit in the regular peg box of the guitar. They are fatter than the slots in the nut. So these strings are just sitting on top of them. They're like half in, they're not fully in. I did not widen the slots in the nut of the guitar. They're just sitting in on top. If I was playing these strings more permanently, I would look to a luthier to widen the nut slots, but I haven't done that. This guitar is unmodified. So what this is, I'll just show the evenness of the strings, of the fat strings and the skinny strings, regular strings. So it's pretty even. So it's good for that. It's fairly even, surprisingly, because these are low pitches, and yet this is still a very small body guitar. It's a guitar, and yet it's able to do bass pitches. You know, it's fairly even with the rest of the guitar. It's quite nice. So the main reason why you'd use strings like this is just if you're playing with a singer and other instrumentals, and you're not playing with a bass player, and you just want to add a little extra bottom to the guitar playing because you're accompanying, you're trying to sound more than just a guitar. You want to sound like you have a little bit of a bass on you. So it's good for things like that. For example, in a bossa nova, you're not playing with a bass player, so it's very effective. It adds a nice tone. And then say something else. If you're doing like oompa style. it's also good for if you're a low voice male singer, that you can always get notes that are lower than your voice. For example, if you're a guy who can sing like a say a G, nom, nom. So I'm singing a perfect fifth lower than the note, nom. But on a regular guitar, my guitar note root will be a perfect fourth higher than what I'm singing, nom, which doesn't always sound great when you're singing lower than your guitar accompaniment. So here your guitar accompaniment would always be lower than your pitch, because you're not going to sing in that range, even a low voice male. So that's helpful for that. What it's not so great for is strumming, because these strings get a little fat, a little muddy. But I find when you do this, it's a bit muddy, and also strumming like this, the strings are really fat and they're kind of loose, so it just gets in. It doesn't help with the rhythm. So they're not the best for strumming. They're more like, more stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and just give you an idea of the sounds and how it can be used. These are the Savarez guitar strings, the 5210R and the 5213R. Basically giving your regular guitar, without modification, bass guitar range. It's nice. Thanks.